I'm Hervé Gomichon. I was in charge of food safety, quality and sustainability with Carrefour the last 20 years, and mainly in charge of private label development and stores, hygiene and food safety for the global level. When we elaborate a private label product, we have a different issue, of course, but the main issue is to create an emotional link between the brand and the customer. And this link, this emotional link, is key for our product to obtain the preference from the customer. And that means we need to avoid any risk, any critics, any issue, any crisis. There are two main issues, but one of the worst for us is listeria case, because since 25 years we have crisis over crisis over crisis, and the customer cannot understand why since so long time we didn't solve this subject already. In fact, the listeria issue is most of them always the same case. That means we discover listeria, we clean the factory, we recall the product, we destroy the product, we reopen the factory and we produce again, and sometimes we discover a new listeria case few months later. This is very risky for us because the customer cannot understand that we create a new crisis over crisis. And this subject is because we don't know exactly where come from those listeria, what are their life, and if they live in the factory or they come with raw material. If they come with raw material, it is an issue of the process. If they live in factory, it is an issue of the factory itself, but we don't know that. And if we can solve this question, we can prevent listeria inside factory and reinforce the listeria from raw material. Genotyper, by this innovation, is able to identify the listeria and the history of the listeria family. Where come from this listeria, from the parent of this listeria, the mutation. So that means we are able to say if this listeria is from inside factory, and still most of time, how long time, or from raw material. And it's key because we can make a link between the issue, the listeria case, the listeria issue, and this question, this analyze. And if it's come from factory, which is probably around 80% of the case, we are able to say, okay, now we have to clean the factory and we have to find where they are living. I think they have no choice because this is an innovation able to solve definitively the listeria case inside factory. So they have to use that. And if they don't use, they could be responsible to a new case because they have a solution to prevent, a better solution to prevent listeria risk. They have to use it. Mario is a very famous and well-known company. And if bioMérieux launched this case and this subject and this kind of solution, I think it's innovation and very strong and very science-based and robust.